Hello everybody and welcome to the Let's Play for Final Fantasy VII. This was live streamed on twitch.tv/TheDeathAudition on Friday. If you'd like, you can join us then, Fridays at 3, or you can like and subscribe to this channel and leave a comment below to give helpful advice, tips, and tricks. Things working. Well, I'm not going to go through and explain all that again. So, we're just going to pretend that you understood what I was talking about. As I was saying, Hojo's a weird guy. He's basically completely lacking a moral compass. He does not care about pretty much anything but his work. That's pretty much all I can say about him. There's a similar character in Final Fantasy VIII that's kind of the same way, except you actually kind of like him as opposed to Hojo, who you're supposed to just despise. Next, how's the audio? Is it still alright? I think that's what started the whole controller issue to begin with. Was me messing with the audio settings. Alright, cool. So, what's in this cage, or glass cage, is a character we will be obtaining. I don't know, should I give you his real name? Let's just not give the real name. Good. No, that's not his name. I was talking to someone in the chat. But his name is just Red 13. His real name you find out later. Alright, now as I was saying, take a good look at Genova. As a kid, this scared me. I was terrified of that. I was like, what in the world is that? And like I said, apparently if you see Genova and you... Again, I don't want to give too much away, but obviously there's some sort of connection between Cloud and Genova for him to have such a reaction to it. Alright, we're just going to pretend like that didn't happen and walk on. Alright, now we're going to confront Hojo and try to get him to give us Aerith back. I think the gang knew better. I think they knew we were not going to get her that easily. See, and this was something that's always talked about. There was no way that these would have crossbred. Like, I guess maybe in this world weird things happen, but I'm pretty certain that this was just an oversight, or you're supposed to see how crazy Hojo was, the lengths that he would go to. Quite obviously mauling him, and he just seems okay. This, of course, was the era where you were allowed to really see blood. video games, Square was kind of weird about what they chose to allow. Like Final Fantasy VIII. Let's see. Oh, great. I don't remember who had Cure on them. This fight could be a little difficult if I don't have Cure. Probably not gonna heal. Okay, fire is weak. The guys in front are actually pointless to kill. If you kill them at the main guy, it just brings them back. All of these boss fights were scary to me. I was just not any good at any of these. But playing as an adult now, I just, that's one of the only enemies that just disappear instead of having the red glow effect. I believe that's the enemy skill materia that just dropped, which we need to equip right away. I believe I said in an earlier rendition of these that command materias weren't really beneficial to level up. I was wrong. I forget which one is which sometimes, and basically the reason why command makes so much, command materia is beneficial is because you can get master command later. I'll put Tifa back in the party for you, Gil Nix. I had Star Pendant the whole time. It's always kind of funny to me that, the instant I am able, I get rid of Aerith. I just get her out of there. The whole point of us coming to this building was to get her and make sure she's safe. And what do? I tell her, hey, run off on your own. That door is actually locked over there. I just steal now sometimes. I forget what some of these enemies are capable of having. decided I was just gonna use it. Also, you saw that specimen that was using the specimen elevator. Where did it actually come from? Because Red 13 was in the bottom floor. So, anyway, so we're gonna get on this elevator. We're gonna try to go down. We're gonna have the coolest guy in the world come in. It's kind of rude though. But and tell us, hey, we're going up. We're gonna see the president. So we've been captured, guys. We've been ratted out, boys. He has a cigar in his mouth every time you see him. I'm a little bothered by it. I love the Shinra theme. I always have. Say? Do you guys say Mako or Mako? When I was younger, I said Mako, but then I just decided it's Mako, and recently, it hadn't been recently anymore, but I heard it was the correct way to say it was Mako. I'm not gonna, get mad over anybody's pronunciation of it. It's not like it's Jif/Jif. I'm not going to tell you which way I pronounce it. It causes too many fights. By the way, that gives Tifa points if you do that. Also, I think, I'll line myself up right. So you can talk to Barrett or wonder how he's doing and then wonder how Red's doing, but it doesn't progress the story. Oh, Tifa's jealous. Yeah, there we go. I'm inside. Tifa's inside of me. It's weird. Cloud, you have something to say? By the way, I've decided to rant a little bit because I don't know. There's so many people that have so many wrong opinions about the story of this game, and one of them is the Ancient/Cetra. And without going too far into it, there's a lot of misconceptions about the Ancients and Jenova. And when we get closer to that time, I'll go deeper into it, but there's just, for some reason, people get very confused on that subject. And it's probably people that have only played Final Fantasy VII, the original, and not the like Crisis Core or any of the, or watched Advent Children. Alright, so the door's wide open. Tifa's just snoozing. The guard is dead. Let's pretend he's knocked out. Let's be good about it. Tifa's like, what? I'm tired. This is kind of where things pick up. did you get in? Why is the door open? I just opened it. Like, it's obvious. Now, how'd you get in? I completely agree, but... Who did they give me? Oh, my... Just because... I mean, whatever this was, just went on a spree. Uh-oh. No, we got out. Oop, no, I will be saving. The minute I don't save, I'll die, and we'll have to redo all of this. This isn't blood, by the way. This is actually crayon. One of Shinra's employees' kids got out and just started drawing all over the floors and walls. Really upset. It's a bad day for everybody involved. Unequip one of those fires. I didn't see that I had both equipped. And it will be off of her. It'll be off. See, I'm gonna go up the non-frame. Like it's a better path to take at this point. I really don't want to use his limit break right now. I'm saving it for the solo fight he's gonna have in a bit. There's no point in saving hers, actually. Oh, would you look at that? I've never really understood. Only Sephiroth can use that sword. Why is that? So, why would he leave it? You know, why leave the sword? Just to prove a point? I've got a whole cane full of them. I actually found it. I've had this for years. I didn't know where it was. And I was cleaning up and I found it. I said, hey, you know, that would look nice. Now, what's interesting is about Rufus, you know, there's a lot of backstory to him. And he was actually kind of pseudo, not banished, but banished because he kind of helped Avalanche in another game. And the president kind of was like, no, we're going to send you off somewhere. Here we go. So we lose access to Tifa here. And we're going to remove her materia. No, not the naked mole rat. Rufus. You can't just say that, okay? People get all upset. What? Yeah, okay. Alright. So here's a boss fight that everyone loves. It's actually 2 boss fights in one. This was kind of neat as a kid. Hey, would you look at that? Fox already found out the difference. I don't even think he realizes. Barrett should probably get his next limit break this time around. So that was something else that they introduced in this one, was the evolution of the monster. Because as you see, I've reduced his hit points, and now he's destroyed his artillery cannons. Ooh, here I am not paying attention. I was actually kind of hoping for Aerith limit break, but eh. Oh, I got so lucky. Oh man. 1 hit point. Oh no. Yeah, he's dead. See, I got cocky. How's Bear looking like Mega Man Gelnix? There we go. Go ahead and use her limit break. Let's sense. I told y'all it's worthless, so I figured I'd go ahead and use it. So let's get 200 hit points left. Probably one more lightning and a regular attack from Barret ought to do it. Oh, never mind, I lied. I'll use fire. But now we get part 2. We'll use this physical attack. We will go ahead and... When I first played this as a kid, I'm going to tell you right now, I was so furious that this was a 2-part battle. I don't, like I said, I just wasn't very good, and I died to the second part. You know, I think the only Bomberman I've ever played was Bomberman on Nintendo 64. Probably need to be here to Barret. I got a pretty decent crit hit on the Techno Soldier when I had to redo it earlier. I mean, it was like 550, which I didn't, you know, I was pretty shocked at. Man, we are definitely getting Barret's next limit break. I think he's had 3 in this fight alone. Yeah, there we go. Yep. Mind Blow is completely worthless, in my opinion. It basically, instead of doing damage, it gives you, what do you call it, magic points. Sorry, I had a moment. Alright. Now we get to fight Rufus. The best part is Rufus was willing to work with us. Foofus. Gelnix, you can't say that. And that's why I wanted to use my save my limit break. Gelnix, why did you think his hair was blue? I have never had him do that. That whole laughing thing he just did, I've never seen it do that. I guess I learned something new every time. I've never seen this. Is it because I'm using Bolt on him? Interesting. I also think that Cross Slash works on him and stuns him. Didn't matter anyway. Gilnix, I think his hair was just silvery blonde in the other game. A mod? There's so many out there. You know, everything I ever wanted is already out there, so as of right now, no, I have no thought of making a mod, but you know, if there's ever, you know, something that annoys me enough, maybe I would. You know what? I'll take care of that later. So y'all are about to see some a cool scene. You know, on the topic of mods, there's actually a mod called the Reunion mod, and it's pretty amazing. It's got a lot of quality of life fixes, translation fixes, and just overall bug fixes. And there's another mod called the Remako mod, and it has HD textures and HD FMVs and all that. And that's why I say I just don't see the need for any more right now, because those are still upkept. Now, if those ever stop being upkept, then yeah, I'll jump to it. I'm gonna be quiet during the scene, kind of, because I like the song. I mean, it's been 23 years, 24 years almost. You know, for 97, these graphics were awesome. Now, this is our first mini game. And let me go ahead and form the party. So, if you make the mistake of not setting up your party, you're gonna have a bad time, because there's actually a boss fight right at the end of this. Let's see. I'm not really setting up like crazy, but yeah, you're right, Fox. You know, back in the day, I remember playing this for the first time, just being amazed, and then I remember. I think it was first grade. We had a little book rack in the classroom, and it had the Guinness Book of World Records. And in it, I was so shocked to find Final Fantasy VII had got a world record for its graphics. And that just blew my mind as a kid. I'm like, oh man, they know about Final Fantasy VII, and a book about it's in my school. A little preface on that. I went to a school that not many kids played video games. And the ones that didn't really talk about it until they were way older. I was the only guy that was like, hey man, check out Final Fantasy. Crash Bandicoot. One time I wore a Final Fantasy VII shirt to school. Oh. Fox went to the same school I did. He says, yeah, they played Madden and NBA. And later Call of Duty. Now, I played Call of Duty, just not like, I don't know. It wasn't my top game that I played. So as you can see, their health bars are actually depleting, and yes, you can fail this. It's just really hard. As I say that, I start failing it, but they, like I said, there's a boss fight at the end of this, and here he is. But your hit points are actually based off of how much damage you took in this minigame. And this minigame is actually replayable later on, when we get to the gold saucer. Ah, he thinks it's a backpack, but watch this. I'm facing forward now. I'm glad I saved Tifa's limit break. Oop. There we go. This guy has an attack that can be kind of annoying. It's rolling fire or something like that, and it damages everybody for quite a bit. I also remember as a kid on one of my playthroughs of this, I used Barrett's Limit Break, Mind Blow, and Twin Burner is not the one that bothers me too much. I don't think. No. But on this boss, thinking it would do damage because I didn't bother to read descriptions, and it just gave me magic points, and I was so irritated. You'll notice a trend of when I get irritated, it's because I've done something to myself that was completely avoidable if I would have just done basic research or took 5 seconds to read. Yeah, rolling fire. I was right. This is the one that can kind of kick you in the butt. But it gives everyone a limit break. Man, it's like asking for directions. I don't ask for directions, I just get lost until I find the right way. So I'm taking a gamble here and letting Tifa do a limit break. Because if he does rolling fire again before I can heal up, anyone under 200 points is gonna die. I don't think I've ever actually died to this boss. But it's certainly one that you could die to, and if I'm remembering right, there's not a save point. You gotta do every single one of those again. So you're actually doing 4 boss fights in a row before you finally get to a save point. And I'm being kind of a doofus here, because I should be healing. In fact, everyone's getting healed no matter what. That's priority numero uno. Hopefully, yeah, there we go. Don't have to deal with another rolling fire. Yeah, there we go. It's a little late, but always welcome. And with that, guys, we will be leaving Midgar. You know, it definitely is. End of an era. We will not be able to return to Midgar for quite some time. Actually, I think it's the end of Disc 2. Maybe 3? But I think it's the end of Disc 2. Alright, let's get out of here, guys. Barrett's like, I'm gonna be the leader. Nah, we know who his leader is. Barrett just looks over. Huh? How dare you? Sides! This also has an effect on who goes on the date with you. Who you choose to be in a party with more. First thing I'm gonna do is save. Alright, and we gotta go to the town of Calm. Now, as you can see, all around Midgar, the land is dry, barren, and dead. And that's supposed to be because the Mako reactors are sucking up all the life. I think you can steal a weapon from these guys called the Atomic Scissors, but I'm not going to. It's not really worth it. There's our first enemy skill that we learned. And you can only learn enemy skills if you have that materia equipped. I just realized steel is not equipped either. Let's go ahead and equip that back. Oh, no one has a free slot. Oh well, it's not that big of a deal. Now this stream will be a little shorter than your average, than my average stream. I do not want to start the next area on where we are right now. I'd rather that to be at the beginning. So we're gonna go into town, buy some things, buy some equipment, and probably end it there for today. Like I said, I haven't decided whether I want to grind with you guys or not. You know, you guys let me know. I don't mind grinding with you. Maybe I'll do that on an extra day, like on a Tuesday or something. Because I'd rather Friday be story-driven content. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm thinking, Fox. I think that's what I'll do, guys. When I need to grind, I'll do that on a bonus stream, and it'll be my version of just chatting. Some of these, this one has a dog in it. Some have items, some have silly things like that. But I'm not going to go into all of them. This also comes to the point where it's beneficial to have hypers and tranquilizers because... Hey, Pickle! Thanks for coming out. It's pretty good. You're kind of catching us at the end here. Monday isn't normally my Final Fantasy stream. Now, I don't want to buy the cannonball because that completely kills his long range ability, but guess what? We're gonna do it anyway. And by I guess only one. You know what? We're gonna sell some stuff because I want it. All right, now I should be able to buy 2 more. Cloud's first alternative here. I forgot which one it is. Well, thanks for stopping by. What's for dinner? Did you get anything for me? There we go. Now I can equip that. Oh man, I'm having steaks tonight. It's been a really rough last week with all the snowstorm and all that, so you know, I figured, you know, let's eat. I think you get in trouble for coming back here. Yeah. Stay out of the kitchen. But I'm hungry. Now, this is what I'll leave you guys with. So, up here is a guy who right now just says, the world's at peace, all's well. He's known as the Calm Traveler. Now, later on Disc 3, he gets really upset because the world's just going to, you know, crap. So, what happens is, you can actually return to him after defeating either of the optional bosses, Ruby Weapon or Emerald Weapon. And I think if you beat Ruby Weapon, you get a gold chocobo. And if you defeat Emerald Weapon, you get a full set of Master Materia. And the cool thing about Master Materia is it's one materia. It takes up one slot. But like Master Magic gives you every single magic materia mastered in the game. As same for Master Command and Mastered Summon. So it's beneficial to come up to him and do that because it's an alternative to the other, which is the only other way to get Master Magic is to literally, let me show you, master every single one of these to their max level and then go to a special place in the game and turn it in. Uh-oh. Good thing for save states. Because I forgot you can't leave once you've entered here. Anyway, I think this is, yeah, that's a good little for your information tidbit. I think this is where we're gonna end it, guys. So Friday and Wednesday, both at 3. This was kind of just a special little, you know, make amends for what happened Friday. I wanted you guys to still get your Final Fantasy in. But alright, guys. Well, yeah. My mic was off. I figured out, you know what? You're going to get a little more of a story that's unrelated to the stream now. But basically, my Streamlabs has been all messed up. Every time I start it, sources are gone. Like my audio inputs and outputs will just disappear. And I think it has to do with the same reason why my saves for Final Fantasy were getting deleted. And I had updated my BIOS to an unstable version for my motherboard, and I think it was causing data issues, to put it simply. And yeah, I was thinking about, you know, all the different ones to use, but I might switch over, but I don't know yet. But the long story short is I got another version of my BIOS, and I don't think I'm going to be having issues anymore. But you never know. But anyway, with that, guys, please join me next time. It's always fun. Catch you later.